One final look at the 11900K. I am running the Intel Arc A770. I'm going to run the main OS off the Samsung 980 Pro. And the works drive is the two Intel Optane drives that I'm running in RAID 0. That's going to be my work drive. Everything else I've taken out, so this is now a fully proper gaming system. And we'll see how well it goes. If it runs nicely with DaVinci Resolve, excellent. And that's kind of what I'm really hoping. That way it will free up my 3090 so I can actually do things with it. Alrighty, in the meantime, let's get some gaming on this. Let's see how well it runs. And yeah, I'll go through the whole lot. Benchmarks, gaming, and if it does well in productivity, I'll show a little bit of a snippet of it working nicely. In the meantime, let's get some gaming.
All right, before we get into benchmarks, we'll just check that everything we've got going is in perfect order. So yes, all the cores are showing up. Got the integrated GPU, that's the Intel 750, and we've got the discrete GPU, the Intel Arc A770. Like I did with the X58 socket, the dual Intel processors, and with the AMD 6900, I'll be going through the benchmarks. Then I'll be showing a calc sheet, which is the Linux equivalent to Excel spreadsheet. And that will just give you a quick idea of the frames to expect for each game that I run through if you don't want to watch the video. And after that, I'll actually show how it actually runs in the game. So I'll be recording just, a couple of minutes of video recording of each game. All right, hopefully you enjoy. Okay, good news. So it looks like I got rid of my frame tearing issue. I actually connected a monitor, 144 hertz monitor. I've got it running at 120, but going back over the recordings, it looks like I've done a very good job. All right, let's quickly get over this. Overall score for 3D marked Time Spy, GPU, CPU, Crysis, Cyberpunk during the night without ray tracing, with ray tracing, Cyberpunk during the day, Control without ray tracing, failed to launch with ray tracing, couldn't get ray tracing to work, Doom Eternal without ray tracing, and Doom Eternal with ray tracing. All right, now if you want to stay along for the videos, I've got a bit of footage of me playing each game. If not, enjoy. Project Smith Tech out. Now for the benchmark. As for the benchmark, this is expected, so everything's in expected behaviors. So this would be the score that you'd be expected to get. All right, next benchmark. And these are some of the graphs that you can expect. I won't go through it all. Okay, so this is basically what we've got overall on user benchmark. Well, processors, yeah, I've got that actually clocked pretty hard. I'm surprised about the graphics. So the graphics appears to be, according to this, working very well in the benchmark. Hard drive, a little bit below average. RAM, about what you'd expect. Yep, we're going to learn nothing else here. Now, Intel Arc A770. Can it run Crysis?
A lot of enemy activity close to your position. Keep a low profile. If they spot you, they'll call in reinforcements. Maximum armor.
Alright, I accidentally had my microphone off when I was recording the Crysis part, so I'll just insert this part here. So what I do want to point out is, okay, so you got the FPS, which actually runs really well in Crysis. I don't know if that's because of this single CPU with the 11900K or whether the AMD graphics card didn't behave very well with this game, but Intel is absolutely killing it. Now another thing is, so under the FPS, you got the meme, and that just means graphics card memory. Now I did run it for a very long time because I had to essentially start again and go right up to this part of the level. So that memory was not a runaway situation, which I thought it was. I don't know why it uses so much though, so I've never seen that use in Crysis before. But it worked well and there was no issues throughout this whole game. This game ran really smooth on the Intel Arc, so no problems. Excellent. I'll just insert this in and time to render.
I read additional KPA headed your way.
Just so we know what's going on, every setting, as you can see, is at ultra. We don't have, and we're just going to have a quick look at what's going on. So, the game feels nice enough anyway. Alright, frame rate is pretty ordinary, but let's try adding some ray tracing. Interesting, it doesn't appear to be any difference in terms of frame rate. So we can get some water or something a little bit more reflective. I'm not sure if this is ray tracing is on. It's saying that it's on, but I can't tell if it's actually. Whoa. Yeah, these frame rates are way too high to be doing ray tracing without any upscaling, even though I've opted out of it. Sometimes, yeah, it just doesn't look like ray tracing to me. So with Intel, you're going to have to expect that certain things just aren't going to work. Annoying as it is, but... Okay, so we're a little bit dark and see. Okay, we've got a significantly lower frame rate here. There we go, there's a proof of... Nope. Yeah, maybe. So without ray tracing ultra. Yeah, not bad. Alright. Okay, apparently there's a storm, so just so we're clear, these are the settings that I'm running with ray tracing. And, you know, obviously, if you were playing this yourself, you would put the upscaling on that would smoothen out the gameplay, which I might give a little demo of that. And yeah, we're in a storm. Now, what is the storm like without ray tracing? Yeah, see that make straight away. So you can see big difference as a obvious.
これ以上やったらマジで切れるよ。
獄に送ってやるよ。
Oh wow, I actually got money for that? Yeah, that's why I did it, for the money. The fighting will stop when somebody wins. See, very playable, so this is the Intel Arc, no problem. And I'm not going to be able to learn much more. Alright, next game. Alright, let's try Control. Now, unfortunately, it appears that I can't get ray tracing to work, so something screwy happening around. Yeah, we're just going to have to play with it out being. let's see if I can go find a node. 80, 90 frames. It's not bad for frame timing. Feels good. I've currently got a 120 hertz monitor. Well, got a 144 hertz monitor, but I seem to can't be able to get OBS to capture more than 60 frames a second. So higher refresh means less frame tearing, but I guess I have to look carefully at the recordings. Their frames seem consistent enough. It's not bad. Feels nice to play. Too bad about the resizable bar. Otherwise, this potentially would have gone into the yeah, I won't be getting involved with that. This would have potentially gone into the actual workstation. Well, into my recording system that I'm currently using now, which I got a bit of an upgrade for. So that's going to be exciting. Oops. And spoiler alert, is the E5 2667V4. It's actually an 8 core. I never knew that. I thought it was a 6 core. But anyway. There it is. My node. Node's keeping me safe. Okay, we're not going to learn much more about this. Unfortunately, I couldn't get ray tracing to work, and that was I did try and load up the Steam version of the game. So DirectX 12 or whatever it is that's going on, it is not working. Oh, I couldn't get it to work, so I should be more specific. All right, I'll call that here. Next game. Alright, similar to what we did before, this is without ray tracing on at the moment. Okay, I'm not going to be able to make that, so no ray tracing, and it seems to be able to hold at a very ridiculous frame rate. There's no problems here. Alright, we're going to turn ray tracing on. And as expected, frame drop. That's yeah, it's not quite as good as the 6900. And I don't want to go in there. This is for the sake of benchmarking. Okay, I think we've learned all we can from here. Not bad frame rate. So, you know, if you find a... If you like Crysis and Doom, I'd say this definitely cut. And it's not crashing. It hasn't crashed through any of the games yet, so... Not bad. Next game, I'm just going to run Minecraft just for a tiny bit, then we're concluding it here. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't maintain the frames. Again, memory limited, nothing you can do in Bedrock. I am aware of the Java, you're able to toggle the RAM a little, well, it's not a toggle, it's actually in a little bit of a code. I might show that one day, but you're still only limited to, I think it's 32 chunks. But this is 96, but look at all the processors absolutely clocked. Not much more we're going to learn from this. It's the same process as other videos that I've done this in. It's interesting, the BIOS, I got the processor set to go to 5.2 gigahertz, and yet all core, it doesn't seem to go any further, so it only seems to be giving me the 5.1. Interesting. Alright, I'm concluding that video here. If you like this video, please subscribe. Like. Project Smith Tech signing out. Thank you very much. Peace.
I'm very excited. I made some upgrades to the channel, and one of them is actually the camera that I'll be using to film with. So, introducing, that's right, Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra.
And to make a YouTube channel, that's all you need. A phone. Thank you very much. Project Smith Tech, signing out. Peace.